Hey, welcome to Candlestick Cash. We're looking at the best friend signal. This is great for a day trade. If you're looking for day trade setups especially when things have gapped up and you're wondering, hey, I don't want to chase it, but don't worry about that. If you have a best friend signal, you have high probabilities of being able to catch some momentum for a day trade. And those could be really big trades at times. So let me just show you. If you're not familiar with the best friend, it is when you have a doji at the bottom. So we're looking at MP, which is a materials company. In the metals, you'd look XME if you were looking at the sector. Anyway, you have a doji at the bottom here. See, kind of a bottom of a trend. You have a couple of them, sort of a hammer, and you have a doji right here. So when you have that doji and it gaps up, notice the gap. There's a window here, at least from body to body. A more precise best friend, it would be above the entire trading range, but still, this is a best friend. When your doji gaps up to start the day, that is your best friend. The reason it's called that is because it's like the best signal. It's one of the best signals for more upside, or of course vice versa, downside if you had a doji at the top, downside. But we're looking at MP as a best friend signal. And how could you day trade this? So first of all, you could just buy in the first 30 seconds of trading if you're that kind of a trader. You could just say, well, it's a best friend. I'm anticipating it. It's something I was looking at yesterday, and I'm just going to buy it right away. Great. But you can also buy in a pullback. That's probably more typically how you're going to do a trade like this. So let's flip to our, I use the 10-minute. So let's flip to that. Here's your, that's today. This was yesterday when it did the gap up. Here's your gap up over, notice how it gaps over all the pre-market trading as well. So yeah, you could just buy it right away and just ride that wave all day long, basically, and you could ride it from 23.40 all the way to 26 something. So maybe a $3 move on a day trade. But I don't know. Let's say you don't get in right away. Maybe you wait for the clearing range. So I have a 30-minute ORB here. So that would be my standard way, is wait for it to break the ORB. And then if it retests, which it did, you could have bought it at 24 and a quarter, and you could have still had a nice $2 move. An earlier move, if you don't want to wait for the whole 30-minute clearing range, you could just say, okay, we come out of the gates, with 20 minutes of buying, and we'll just wait for pullback to the 8 EMA. That's my black line here, the 8 EMA, and buy off that. In which case you could have got in for 23.60 or so and had a $2.50 move. So whether you bought at the open for a $3 move, use the ORB for a $2 move, or just your first pullback to the T line, the 8 EMA, for a $2.50 move. It doesn't really matter. You're making between $2 and $3 potentially on a day trade. So really good percentage, really nice to see the best friend signal. Here it is on the daily. Bringing it back. There's your best friend signal. Doji, gap up. Okay, doji, gap up. And you could use that as the start of a new trend for a swing trade as well. But I just love to use it as a day trade strategy. So that is MP, and that one worked quite well.